BKFC 73 is this Saturday in Italy at the Palazzo Wani, Florence. It features a cruiserweight championship match between Chris Camozzi, the defending champion, and the Cinderella story, Andrea Bicchi. Andrea Bicchi stepped in for this fight about a week or so ago because this fight initially was supposed to be between Camozzi and former champion Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. But Hunt suffered a bad cut across his forehead, and that knocked him out of the fight. Obviously, this is a major disappointment for Camozzi, who had a previous fight with Hunt that he did lose via decision. So he wanted this get back for sure. But I think the fact that Camozzi has decided to continue and take on an unknown guy on 2 weeks' notice tells you the kind of champion that Camozzi is and wants to be for the BKFC. Let's talk about this card. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Comeback Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. If you are new to this channel, hit the like button now, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, and ring the bell so you know when you get all your up-to-the-minute info. We are dropping tons of BKFC information, interviews, commentary, you name it. We've covered some events live. We've been to the Hollywood Hard Rock. We're going next week into Clearwater to cover that card. So, the more that we can get out there, the more, following we can get. Maybe we can travel further than Florida because we are based out of Florida, but please do support the channel. Hit the subscribe button and check out the videos. We do have some videos that we drop. An interview with Luis Palomino. We dropping one today with Marcus Edwards. And we have another one that's scheduled, a couple more that are scheduled. One scheduled for tomorrow, another one scheduled for probably beginning of next week. But a lot of interviews from BKFC fighters. These guys are dogs. They fight. They're ready to. They're fighting to eat. And you mad respect to these dudes because what they do, most people would not dare try. Camozzi is 3-1. And he's taking on Bicchi, who's 0-0. Now, Andrea Bicchi has fought before. It's like he's just some guy they pulled off of the freaking scrap heap somewhere. The man has fought before. The Italian Thunder. He is 2-0. He has fought in bare knuckle boxing, in the United Kingdom Regional, in the Bad to the Bone, in United Kingdom Regional again. He's won all those fights. He did fight in Slam FC Underdog. He won there. He fought Matt Side at the cage. I'm just taking this off of Tapology.com. And he did lose a fight, it says here, to Lee Brown. But, man, he's getting himself one hell of an opportunity here to take on the champion, Chris Camozzi. I mean, this is literally what you would call a Cinderella story. There is nothing like, goodness gracious, to get a title fight in your first fight at this point of the BKFC. Like, this is something that could happen if you were talking BKFC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10, even up to 20. But to get a title shot in your first fight, obviously the BKFC needed to fill this card and keep this title fight on there for what they're doing. They're trying to take this promotion across the world. They're doing that. They were in Dubai. They were in Spain, Italy. They have a monster tournament that they're talking about. But looking at the perspective of Camozzi is a guy that's been around the block, man. He's got 42 fights in MMA. He's had 3 stints in the UFC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 UFC fights. This is a guy I remember when he was on The Ultimate Fighter back in 2010. I remember it because I'm like an addict to this stuff, But, you look at these guys, they move over from MMA, some of them, and they get in it, they want to throw hands. Sprawling gets tiring. You don't want to keep dealing with that. You don't want to keep dealing with leg kicks and jiu-jitsu. Let's just throw some hands. So, speaking to his teammate, Marcus Edwards, who he referred to him like a big brother to him, this is a guy that really wanted this Lorenzo Hunt fight, but unfortunately for him, Hunt has to bow out now. It's on Camozzi to make the best of it, defend his title, and wait for and see if Hunt gets, when Hunt gets better. I'm sure that is a fight they will make again. Other fights on this card include Rico Franco. Rico Franco is 9-3 in the BKFC. Franco's last fight was actually against Austin Trout in Marbella, Spain, back in October. It's where Trout defended his belt with a 5-round decision win over Franco. Before that, Franco had won 1, 2, 3. Let's see how many more fights he had won, because he's listed at 9-3. Okay, that's his record for all his bare knuckle fights, BKFC included. His BKFC record is actually 3-1. 3-1. He's fighting against. Let's see here. He's fighting against Jimmy Sweeney, who has never fought in the BKFC. That's the co-main event. You have Jose Heppy, who's fighting Steve Banks. Some of y'all might know Steve Banks from his last fight, where he has like his lips split open. I mean, the man can take a shot. This is a guy who actually lasted a decent amount of time in the first round against Leonardo Perdomo down here in Hollywood. Jose Heppy has no fights in BKFC. This is a heavyweight fight. Banks is 4-2. And you have a lot of fighters that this will be similar to Dubai, where you don't know most of these people. They're from across the pond. Ernesto Papa versus Tony Estorer. Estorer is 1-1. Papa is 0-0. Naveed Mansouri 0-0 versus Ruslan Tokhtarov 1-0. That is at lightweight. And at cruiserweight, Jindrich Bertus versus Arbi Chakayev. Chakayev is 1-0. Beardis is his first fight in BKFC. Jesus Nazaret versus Thomas Melise. This is at light heavyweight. Melise was actually the guy that Bicchi was supposed to fight on this card. Both of these guys have never had a fight. And in BKFC women's bantamweight, Nicole Schaefer, who's 1-0 against Sarah Beto, 1-0. They're both they're fighting at bantamweight. Cruiserweight, Walter Pugliese. Holy Lord. He likes ink. Holy crap. Y'all think I'm joking? Like, he likes ink. I got tattoos. My goodness, this guy likes ink. I mean, you tell me, folks. Right here. There's Pugliese. He is fighting Dominic Herald, who's 1-0. That is at cruiserweight. Marco Gustarini against Jesus Christ, man, I can't pronounce his name. Zdravko Dimitrov, who's 0-2, 1-1 versus a featherweight fight. Giovanni Carpentieri is 0-0 against Joseph Hala at 0-0. And Enzo Tobia versus Michael Igwegbi. Neither of these guys have fought in the BKFC. And then that's it. Those are the fights on the card. It promises to be a fun night of fights. Fun afternoon. It's at 1:00 in the afternoon. So you don't want to miss this. This is going to be on DAZN. So be sure to check this out. BKFC 73 on DAZN. Camozzi versus Bicchi. Again, much props to Camozzi for stepping up and taking this fight on 2 weeks' notice. Big ups to Bicchi. I mean, who can blame him? You get the opportunity, you take advantage of it. Will we have a Cinderella story, or will we have a continuation of championship reign from Camozzi? We will see. This is the one sport where you can truly see crazy shit happen that you might not you probably don't expect. Again, I think that Camozzi probably gets the job done. But you've seen crazier things happen in BKFC. Anyhow, that's about it. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Remember, we will be in Clearwater next week. If you are in Clearwater at the fights, that is the fight card that has Jared Warren against Joseph Creer. Jared Warren is the former light heavyweight champion. Co-main event is Royal Ryan Reber against Matt Gaiman. and Johnny Escobosa and J Action Jackson are on this card. Come check us out. We'll have t-shirts to give away. So all we need you to do is subscribe to the channel. That's it. That's it. And check out the content. BKFC content here at Combat Corner. This is the spot. And I'm different, man, because I have a background in interviewing guys. So I'm going to get these dudes to talk about stuff. If you haven't checked out my Palomino video today, you need to check it out. It is fire. All right. Appreciate all of y'all. Like, subscribe, and follow. Ring the bell. This is Combat Corner. Come on now.